Give me a shrimp. Huh?
You're not eating
Give me a shrimp.
But you're not eating bait. Come on.
She wants tuna puffs and cheese puff. You sure you're gonna eat it when it actually made? You know, we must have it, Papa. How it tastes like maracas, so.
Butter.
Nani tell Nana to watch cruise and Nana nowhere in sight.
Better than the bakery stuff.
All that too?
There's construction ahead.
Look at the truck. It's the man's truck. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
So it's Wednesday. We're supposed to film a video today. The last video was a fail.
We're going chemo
No
today.
sound. But I brought some nice goodies for them and I thought I'd make it into a video. So this is drops. Coconut drops. That's all your snack for today. I have bacon shrimp ingredients. So, this is rice. Curry fish. You might want to eat this now. That is fish fillets, so it have no bone, no picker. We have pepper sauce, cabbage, bandana sauce, garlic sauce. We have all the salad stuff to go on top, the bacon shark and bacon shrimp. Sweet sauce. Fried bakes. Daddy might not want to eat breakfast again. Fried bake. More fried bake. This is fried shrimp and fried shark at the bottom. And the most important, some pineapple. This is the same thing, more shrimp and more bake. Mom don't know what to eat. She have a buffet here.
No, piece
I
of
will take
We
sandwich.
could do
small
the small
Right.
one.
A piece.
After she's seen all that good food. So warm the bake separate from the shrimp and will the shark at the bottom. I don't know how you're gonna do it. Let me see what Daddy eating. Check the combo. American cheese with boiled egg, ketchup on top.
My shrimp. Huh? Give me a shrimp. Huh?
You're not eating
Give me a
bait.
shrimp.
But you're not eating bait. Come on. Oh, yeah, wait, go.
And then curry fish. This fish is fillets. It's Texas redfish. That's filleted. And I made the guy cut it up. I made him fillet it and give me all the bones and the head. And I simmered the head and the bones for a few hours until it was very collagenous. I guess that's the word. It had a lot of collagen in it. So I pulled all the nutrients out of it and then I used that as my base for the curry sauce. So I have to show you all how I do that. It's a very healthy way. It's a good way to extract all the nutrients from the fish. So you don't waste anything. So we have Mandy here. She did her 11th round of chemo. 10th. I keep mixing it up. She have 2 more to do. So she had her 10th round on Monday. And you have 2 more.
We're removing the pump today.
So today she removing the pump and she has to get infusion.
Hydration.
Hydration.
And steroids.
So how you feeling?
Tired.
You see how she getting these spots under her feet?
She has to.
And she hands, yeah.
Big hands clean up since the oxyplatin was lowered.
Remind me where the strokes. And all the back she healing.
So I came today to make some puffs. She said she craving puffs. So, you know, when you're doing chemo and you're craving something, you have to get. So she wants tuna puffs and cheese puff. You sure you're going to eat it when it actually made? And check your little bell. They actually hear it when you ring it.
I don't use it much. I just
Oh.
use my phone.
I will say I would see Missy before she go to school. Which one? Oh. That one's talking like Gavin prayers.
She had this one too. Papa.
No, Papa. No.
You know,
No.
you remember primary school they had this? Yeah.
When they ring the bell for recess.
What's on? Oh.
Yeah. Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Come, let me play with the book. Come.
Cruise. Nope. Cruise. Behave, please. Be a nice boy. So how much puffs you want? 12?
Yeah.
2 dozen or 1 dozen?
Probably 1 dozen each.
1 dozen each.
Come, Lee, come.
So we need 8 eggs then. Hey. Come see about your stuff.
Try to warm this one side, you say?
Yeah, I just put in a tissue, a paper towel and warm it. Oh, you could put it on the plate.
So, I didn't take out the big head. Let's see how it's all.
Mommy doing a mini one.
Are you gonna do both big and
Shark.
shrimp?
Big and shark. And shrimp.
Yeah.
Oh, shark too.
So,
So mommy doing a mixture of shark and shrimp. You might need like 3 shrimp and 2 small pieces of shark. When last I buy this by the beach?
when Sunny was there,
Oh, what's the price now?
I can't remember the show.
storm now.
Leave him. Daddy watching the weather are coming in.
Bingo! Where are you, Bingo? Mommy. Disappeared the bingo.
When you were growing up, all you had microwave.
No,
Oh, so how late to heat up?
in a pot.
Disappeared the bingo.
And that probably healthier.
Disappeared the bingo.
We used to hot in a pot, not microwave.
Let's go.
And certain things still I will hot in a pot, not in the microwave.
What?
Yeah, like curry and things.
Soup, soup one.
Hold on, Papa.
Not going there. And the one in front. Shrimp in the middle.
So the tomato, you just had a slice one.
Oh, you brought a whole tomato?
I just leave it in the bag like that because I didn't want it to get soggy. Oh, it have
Oh,
a
it have
slice there. It have onion, lettuce, cucumber. A lady commented yesterday how I talk too much in my videos over you and ask you too many questions. In the video we do last year.
Oh.
So I say, so you want to have a silent video then?
And
Cabbage.
where the
Put in the
cabbage?
next bag.
Mario Kart.
Okay. Wow. You sure now you get Mario Kart? That is bandania sauce. I post this up on Instagram and people say it's looking better than by the beach. Well, when you make it home, you know it's fresher, so.
I Remember, it's a fast turnover by the beat, so don't take your time.
Pineapple.
Airplane.
And pepper.
Right. Pepper and this is in here. You didn't want sweet sauce?
Very sweet sauce.
You know, we must have a pepper. And some sweet sauce. You could bite into that.
Wow. It's very good. Okay.
This was popular this weekend. What is that?
Airplane is
Yeah,
gone.
airplane. Whoa. You went on an airplane 4 times. And oops.
Oh no. Nanny.
Say sorry, Nanny.
Sorry, Daddy.
That's okay.
Whoa. Nanny's gonna have breakfast.
Daddy.
He's studying. He gonna need that just now. He
He
gonna need one just now.
He's had 2 breakfasts and 2 lunch.
How it tastes like maracas, so
Breakfast. I noticed now that they're over frying this stuff here.
I don't know if it's the oil or what, but I cannot eat bake again on the
Well,
beach.
remember, they keep frying this
Yeah.
oil over and over. I don't enjoy it anymore.
That's why when I want it, I just make it home. So mommy done eat, she gonna eat her drops now.
Peace.
Yeah. This drops popular in Houston here too. People love this drops. How it
So
is?
this will taste rich and nice.
Yeah. I didn't know.
So I was tasting
Taste
a
it.
piece of drops and I'm expecting this taste, but
Plenty people they say when they go Trinidad they expecting my double taste and they get disappointed.
I didn't get this taste. And I forget it's not your drops I eat.
Oh. You see how my family can spoil with good food. And all this thing I make and I just can't eat it. So here I have all my ingredients to make the puffs. We're doing a real quick thing. I don't have any piping bag and tips and things. So this here is for the puffs itself. The eggs. We're making 2 dozen, so we need 8 eggs. A cup of butter. We'll need some flour. Pimento mom brought back from Trinidad. Trini cheese to make the cheese base. Tuna to make some tuna salad. Mayo, mustard, celery, chive, and if anything else, I'll show you all when I'm doing it. So first I'm gonna work on the puff, the actual puff mixture, and then while it's baking, then I will sort out the other stuff. So we have to cook the puff dough. So we need a cup of flour. I'm actually looking at one of my recipes from back in the days. I always watch back my recipes to make sure. So we need a cup of flour, a cup of water, some sugar, salt, 4 eggs, half cup of butter. The eggs go last when when it's cooled. So this is half, other half. So that's 1 cup there. Just gonna add a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar. So when you're doing puffs, you always want to do one recipe at a time. So I'm doing it in 2 batches because usually when you start working with double batches, it gets complicated and then the puffs don't come out good. Now, as the water warming up, I'm just gonna cut some butter in there and let it melt. And when the butter melts, we'll add the flour in. Like I said, we're just doing a real quick thing, just to finish it up quick. So the butter is melted, I'm gonna sift the flour in. So when I added the flour, I just let everything pull together like this into one big clump. Now I'm going to take it off the stove and just let it cool down. And I'm going to start working on the second batch. So I'm going to empty this out into a bowl and then work on the second batch. So this is the second batch. I'm just going to sift this in. While I was waiting for this to warm up and melt, I was prepping some of the ingredients for the fillings. So you could use a whisk for this part, but usually it comes together easily. Like even though it looks like it has lumps, it does work in eventually and it comes together nicely. So you don't have to worry. See, so it's looking pasty now, it's still not ready yet. It's supposed to clump together in the middle in one big clump. I'm gonna turn it off and empty it into our next bowl. So I already washed up my celery and all the leaves and the stalks. So I'm just gonna just gonna start prepping it. I'm gonna cut it really fine. So I had the leaves separate because I'm gonna put the leaves in the cheese paste. I know the lighting bad. Let me see. Okay, the lighting is all better now. So I'm just I cut up the celery really fine here, the stalks, and I'm just gonna dice it up. Because my sister funny with veggies. She wouldn't want it too big. So usually you could do all this in the food processor, that's how I do it, but we're just trying to limit the ways today. Okay, so the stalks are done, now the leaves. The stalks are gonna go into the tuna salad and the leaves are gonna go into both the tuna and the cheese paste. The scallion or chive or green onion. Everything is washed already. I prepped everything. So just cut it up. So we have this. Tomatoes already. We're not putting hot peppers. She said we'll add pepper on top if we need. I have my mustard, this onion. So I have half an onion here. I'm gonna use this for both. So we're just gonna dice this up. Puffs are so tricky to make. It's because if there's too much moisture in the puff, it's not gonna bake properly. That's why it's always good to do it one batch at a time, because the eggs are very tricky.
Wipes.
You need wipes?
Wipes.
Sure. I was saying that the moisture content, the more moisture it has, so basically the size of the egg matters. So if you use bigger eggs, you'll have to use less, because if more liquid gets into the batter, it's just gonna go flat. And somebody pointed that out on my recipe video on TikTok, and she made a really good point that I forgot to mention in my video about that. Because if you've made puffs quite a few times, you'll know that if you use bigger eggs, you'll use 3 eggs, whereas, so today, let me see, I'll add the 3 first, and then check the batter to see how it is. And if I find it's good, then I won't add the 4th egg. So this is how we're looking so far. Regular onion, you could use red onion, which I love. This is some cyber scallion, celery leaves, celery stalks. So that is done. Now I'm gonna grate the cheese. So let's put this aside. We have our pimento here. So I like to add a little carrots to my cheese base. Let's hope she doesn't get mad for that. But when you're grating for cheese base, you grate on this side, which is the fine side. You can also do this in a food processor, which I also do, but we're trying to limit the mess for them today. So see, this is how it looks. When we were small and my mother used to put me to grate cheese, by the time we done, quarter of the cheese gone. We used to eat it out. And every minute my father used to come and be teething cheese from the bowl. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Well, by the time you come back, it will be done. So we hope you could eat this puff when you come home. So I have all my ingredients here. This is the batter or the dough, whatever you want to call it, the dough for the puffs, if you could see it. Like I said, I did it in 2 batches because we don't want the puffs to be too runny or anything. No issues with it. I have my grated cheese and carrots here. I opened 2 cans of tuna. I don't know if I would need more. I think there should be enough for them. The eggs, I've never gotten a bad one. So I usually just crack it and throw it straight. But let's crack it in a separate bowl, just to make sure we get no shells. So I'm gonna crack 2 first. But when we're doing this, you wanna add 1 egg at a time. So we're gonna put 1 in. And then I'm just going to mix it in. If you have a hand mixer or a stand mixer, even better. It is kind of annoying to mix liquid into batter, but it'll pull together. So you want this to be fully incorporated before you add the second one, because then you have to gauge how the batter looking and if you have to add more. And it will get easier to mix as you keep increasing the eggs. So I think it could actually take the 4 eggs. So I'm gonna crack 2 more. Like I said, you only add 1 at a time. So you see, as you add, it's gonna get easier. And as always, you don't want to over mix it, but you also don't want to under mix it. Baking is a science. Like I always tell you, making doubles is a science too. Baking is a science. So, if I remember correctly, back in the days, I learned that when you drop the batter, it should fall like a V. So this is not ready yet. It still needs that 1 last egg. So let's add that in. So these eggs were the perfect size. If you use large eggs, use 3. So this is good. This is our first batch. Let's work on our second batch. So I added the 2 batches together. So the second batch actually only took 3 eggs. So I cracked all the eggs and I didn't need it. So it took 3 eggs, and look at this. See, when it falls, it kind of falls like a V. Now you can actually see it. Like this. So it looks good there. See how it felt like a V? That is exactly what you're looking for. So our puffs are ready to be spooned onto the tray because we don't have any piping bags. So I'm just going to spoon it onto the tray. And let's hope it turns out good. So I have my tray here. I had to walk with my tray because Mandy, she doesn't have a lot of ways. So I brought my tray with my, what do you call it? Pastry mat on it. So I'm just going to use this and hopefully it's good. Hopefully it works out. I want to spray some kind of non-stick spray on this tray, but I'm not seeing anything. So puffs don't have a leavening agent. Eggs are actually the leavening agent. So the steam and the eggs. Yeah. So I'm just gonna see what I can do. She doesn't have any non-stick spray. So I am going to have to just use it like this. I don't want to dip it in water because that's going to change the consistency. So let's see how this will come out. Let's hope for the best. So this is how they look. I think I got 24. 12, 16, 20. Yeah, I did get 24. Nice. Don't even take that one. Because it should be 6 by 4, right? But I don't know what went on here. Anyways, so I thought I was going to waste this egg, but then I realized I could use it as an egg wash. I usually don't use egg washes when I make puffs, but I think since I had the egg, I might as well. Now let me see if she has a brush. Her kitchen limited. She don't have much stuff in this kitchen. It's very minimalistic. She does not cook a lot, so yeah. As I thought, she does not have it. So I don't know how I'm gonna brush this egg on there. Oh, now she have a brush. I was wrong. Okay, so just mix this up, and I'm gonna put a little bit of milk in there. And I'm gonna bake these at 400 for about 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna lower it to 350 for about 15 minutes. Okay, that looks good. Now time to put it in the oven. I'm gonna put this here and set the timer for 10 minutes. Hi DJ Cruz!
Later.
Hi DJ Cruz! You spinning for us? Say hi friends!
Hey friends.
Say how are you? The puffs look really good so far. So I'm gonna finish this up here, and then Cruz and I are gonna head out. So by the time my sister comes back from her hydration, she'll get her puffs to eat. So I'm gonna wash up the wares, and then I'll start on the fillings. I'm just gonna wash up and clean up the counter and stuff, so when they come home they won't have anything to do. Nani's not here. Remember she told you bye? She went to the hospital with Auntie. I like how Nana watching you. Nana even come to see what you're doing. Nani tell Nana to watch cruise and Nana nowhere in sight. Ooh, the puffs look amazing. They look amazing. That's the difference is when you have a good oven. Where we live, the oven is not good. Because it's one of those older stoves, the older electric stoves. I need to get a new oven. I like gas stoves. We have an electric. For some reason, gas stoves, they're way better for baking. In my opinion, I like baking on gas stoves. When we lived in New York, we had a gas stove. So my sister texted me this morning and she was like, hey, what are you doing today? I'm feeling for puffs, feeling for cheese and tuna puffs. And ever since she got diagnosed with cancer, but even before too, even on a regular day, before she got diagnosed, and if she texts me and I could do it, I would always make what she wants and bring it. That's what you do when you have a big sister or just a sister in general. So anytime she would tell me she craving something, even when she was pregnant. I remember one time she was craving soup. And I rushed there so quick for when she came home from work. And I made the soup for her. When you can do something for somebody, you must always try your best to do it. Well, that's me. If I could do something for anybody, I would do it for them. Especially because I know people are so good to me. There are so many awesome people I have in my life that I can't thank them individually, but they know who they are and they're always amazing to me. And I try to be the same to others. So if I could do something for somebody, if I could help somebody, I do it. Like I was saying, so now that she's diagnosed with cancer, when she tells me she feels to eat something, I know that she could only eat that thing that she's feeling for. If any of you all had to deal with a family member or a loved one who had cancer or have cancer right now, you all know that when they feel to eat something, that's all they'll eat. They wouldn't eat anything else. So I made it a point today. I put everything aside and I came over to make her puffs. So I wanted to make sure that she got what she's craving. Because the chemo weeks are the hardest and she doesn't really eat. So if she could eat the puffs, then I'll make sure that she gets that. So I know you all give her a lot of advice and tips and stuff. No, Cruz. Nope. No touching. Auntie will be upset if you do that. Come wipe the nosy. Come wipe nosy. Here. So our puffs are looking really, really good.
Mommy, goldfish.
Goldfish.
Mommy, goldfish. Mommy,
Yeah, baby.
goldfish.
You want goldfish? Okay, sure. I'll open that for you.
Pineapple, please.
You want a bowl?
Pineapple, please.
Okay, so we have a few more minutes. By 12:20, it's 12:15 right now. This side is getting brown, and then that side isn't. So, should we try to? Oh, nice, it looks good.
That looks good.
How does it look? How does it look, Pop? It's hot, right?
Hot, what?
Yeah. Okay, let's open your goldfish. Come on. Thanks Thanks for being such a good boy.
That is a good boy.
Come. He's always so amazing. He just goes along with the flow. Anything I have to do, he will be such a good child.
Good child.
You came with mommy to make puffs for auntie.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Bye.
Bye. So, I'm just gonna add the cheese probably again soft. So let's work on that first and put it in the fridge. So I have some butter. Gonna add some butter to this. The butter is nice and soft. I'm gonna add some pimento.
Are you recording?
Some pimento. We'll add pimento to both the tuna and the thing. Let me see if I can show you. Here daddy was buying tuna puff. He mouth water in there. So this is how it's looking. Mandy don't have a lot of bowls, so I had to use this pan. So the pimento in here, some garlic in here, and the cheese base. I like to add garlic to the cheese base. We'll put a little bit in the tuna. Some chive, or scallion or green onion. Onion goes in both. I hope you all could see there. The celery stalks go in the tuna. You all, I have an Alexa at home, so in my mind I keep trying to ask Alexa how much time I have left, and I keep forgetting I'm at home. Because usually with my crazy brain that goes so fast, I forget a lot of stuff. Especially since I had cruise, I forget a lot. So sometimes I forget stuff in the oven. And I really think since Cruz was diagnosed with autism, I'm now realizing that maybe I have like ADHD or something. Because I could see a lot of traits in myself. So what happened, baby? So I do a million things at once. Where's your water? Look, it's here. Look, it's here. So sometimes when I'm doing one thing, I will go straight into doing something else and then forget the thing that I was doing. It's just crazy. And if you have ADHD, you'll know what I'm talking about. So Cruz definitely got it from me. Okay, so we have that. So when I'm cooking in my kitchen, I don't use recipes. I just cook with my heart and cook with just average. I don't I don't measure anything. So that's salt, black pepper. I just cook until the ancestors say stop. So we have salt, black pepper, and then we're gonna add a little mayo. I mean mustard to this one. Tad bit to this one too. I hope we can mix it. A tiny bit to the cheese base, and then we need some for the tuna. Let's see how we can mix these. So I do have recipes for these on my channel from like years ago, from when I now started. So this is pulling together nicely. Looking all good. And some people like to add a tad bit of milk to this. You can if you want it a little bit more spreadable. You can add a little bit of cream cheese too. It's up to you. They still need some more mixing. So because she's limited with ways, I'm just gonna dunk this into this big basin. This is the one I just washed. I think that's what I'll get her for Christmas this year. A bowl set, a basin set. She needs some big basins because when I come here, she never has basins. So it's coming together nicely. Just now I gotta ask Daddy to taste, you know, that his favorite job, tasting. I mean, who doesn't love tasting? It's the best job ever. I feel like I need a little bit more mayo. I'm gonna add a little more. And I know when I taste it, it's gonna need pepper. Let me add a little. Paprika really elevates a dish. It's so good. I added a little bit to both. And of course you could add stuff like thyme, you could add onion powder, garlic powder. But we added the fresh ones. That's how it's looking. That's our tuna salad, and I think this is ready. Let me finish up the cheese base. And you could color this too. Remember a long time, those ribbon sandwiches. You know, I haven't had cheese base with Trini cheese in a long time. So this kind of tempted me. But I'll have to eat it with something else because I'm not eating gluten. I usually don't eat gluten during the week. I eat it on the weekends. I'm going to leave the puffs in for about 3 more minutes. It's 12:27 now. Okay, so this looks ready. The consistency is good. If you're making this at home and you want it a little more spreadable and runny, you can add some milk. Just a little bit of milk. Like I said, you could do this in your food processor, but I'm making a really small batch. So that looks really good. Okay, so the puffs seem to be ready. Let me throw this out. You good, baby? Just now we were home. Can y'all see that? Looks awesome. It's hot. Very, very hot. Okay. I'll bring you all closer here so you can see. This is how the bottom looks. Looks so good. I forgot to tell you, you can squeeze some lemon juice in the tuna salad. I'm gonna squeeze just a little bit. Little bit of lemon juice. Just to cut the freshness. Right, that's enough. Let's taste this stuff.
Wat is
Scrape them. Scrape them, there we go.
Dat is een hele spoonvol en wat? Wat? Dat is een hele spoonvol aan.
A little take on how we pile up the wares in the corner. My
Okay.
sister hates wares rack, so she doesn't have one. So there's nowhere to put the wares.
Ja, tastes good. Cheese and it tastes good.
Only he working for your food. He actually washing up the wares for us. Well, I wash most of it, but he washing the rest. So I just texted my sister. She saw the picture of it and she said she want one right now. But she has 2 more hours to do her infusion. Tuna. cheese. So nostalgic. Cheese base and tuna salad.
All what they put in this.
The same things.
Same season, they put mayonnaise in it too.
Yeah. You know how to be Trini, they say mayonnaise, not mayonnaise.
Tastes good.
Come see it.
Good.
Come see it. How does it look? It's hot, right? So don't touch it. How does it look?
Let's look.
Let's cut one of them.
Let me show you inside.
Can I go this, please?
It's nice and hollow.
Can I go this, please?
See how it looks?
Can I go this, please?
What do you want, baby?
Go this.
Goldfish? Sure.
Go this.
Where is it? So this is how it looks. It's hollow on the inside. Just how it's supposed to be.
You did tuna.
Tuna. Only my father think it is baked puff with the filling inside. He was like, so that don't have filling yet? Right. So this is a tuna puff. Daddy gonna taste it.
Tastes good. Better than the bakery stuff.
All that too? His millionth cup of tea for the day. My father is a tea man, whole day. Tea, tea, tea. When I was growing up, it was coffee. Now it's tea. So you having heat tea with tea on. So I packed up the puffs, and as a block, it's cool now. Her fillings, tuna and cheese, these are gonna go in the fridge because I don't want them to spoil. Because they have mayo in them, and she's not gonna be home maybe until the next 2.5 hours. And then these 4, I'm gonna put them in some Ziploc bags to take home for Kevin. So I put 2 tuna and 2 cheese. And I'm not having any. I think I'll just stick with my no gluten during the week. And I'll probably make some more when I'm ready to have some. Maybe for July 4th. So I think that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm happy I was able to do like a kind of recipe video for y'all. Too bad my mom didn't really get to be in the kitchen and cook and stuff with us. But next time. So the puffs look awesome. I know she'll enjoy these when she gets home. And the sun came out. But I know it's not going to be out for long again. So Cruz and I are going to head out now while the weather is good. Because I know it's going to be bad soon. The last time I made puffs to take by my friend, they all went flat. So I'm so happy it turned out great. But I think it was my oven. That's why it's always good to have a gas oven. If what? Look at the madhouse. Sunny. Bye. Bye, Sunny. Bye. Mwah. Mwah. Bye. Bye. Zane. Zane and Cruz up there. So I came to pick up my dad and only 2 puffs remain, and check this. Your girl eat all the puffs, yes? Okay, crew, it's time to go. Let's go.
No!
Hey.
No!
Oh. Okay, let's go. Whoa. Let's go. Let's see she. Hi, Mama. What is this here?
Blueberry.
Kissy,
Can I
kissy.
kiss, Fishy?
Kiss.
Can I kiss?
Kiss for Auntie. Oh, you seeing Mommy? You seeing your Mommy? Mommy. Mom.